Kakadosh Boker Tov, we're continuing with the halachot of the Pirkei Avot. We are on Perek Bet, when we're talking about in the Mishnah, where it says, Ve'al tomar lech she'efneh shneh shemeh lo tipaneh, which means a person should not say, when I'm going to have time, I'll learn, because maybe you're not going to actually learn. If you remember, we did bring down the name of Rav Elia Lopian, the name of Rav Chavetz Chaim, that here the Mishnah was being very, very nice to us. Because really we're saying that maybe you're not going to have time to learn, but really the real answer is that you won't have time to learn. Because when a person comes and he says, don't worry, I'll do it later, right? What does that mean? That they're not going to do it. So therefore a person should be very, very careful that they should always make the time of learning. But what happens if a person's force majeure? They have to go to the airport, and usually they learn, and right now they can't learn. So what are they supposed to do exactly? So here it says that in a case where a person has to actually come and is going to be force majeure, that he cannot come and actually learn. So therefore, we have to understand the following. The second that a person has a shiur kavua, it becomes like something which is kavua. It becomes like a neder, which is a midin neder, and therefore it's brought down in the Shulchan Aruch. She'im nahag la'asot davar tov, im yadato linog ken leolam imi neder. Let's say, for example, you know that every single day after shachrit, you always come and you stay behind, and you start learning. So all of a sudden, this becomes like a neder. And therefore, the Mishnah Berurah comes and he brings down Siman Hashem Chet, טוב האדם קובע לעצמו זמן וסדר קבוע ללימוד תורה, שיתנה בתחילה שלא יהיה עליו דבר זה בנדר, אלא בלא נדר, פן יזדמן לו שלא יוכל להשלים את חוק לימודו באותו יום. If a person comes, for example, let's say he comes to Daf Yomi every single day, it becomes for him into a neder. All of a sudden, one morning he has to run to the airport. He can't. Why? He's got a neder. So what should he do? Says the Mishnah Berurah, what a person should do is he should make a condition that from the beginning he's doing it beli neder, just in case that it doesn't have to happen, that he's going to be force majeure and he can't stay behind, he'll be able to get out of it. However though, if he does have a certain time of learning and he didn't have the time to learn it, so therefore he should do it that same night, right? And he shouldn't say that he's going to do it tomorrow, right? Why? Because if not, then it's going to be muvalo yichol litkon. How can he fix it? Tomorrow is another day. That's what the Mishnah Berurah there is posek and sif katan dalet. However, the Pirkei Tshuva and Yudei Asman Reshama Memvav sif aleph there it's talking about Hilchot Talmud Torah. He says that a person could even be mashlim even the next day, but he should learn that which he missed before the new portion. Meaning, for example, let's say every single day he learns a certain part. He didn't have enough time today. So obviously the lechat techila is to learn tonight instead of today. He wasn't able to, force majeure, he learns tonight. If he can't do so, the Pirkei Tshuva says you could still do it tomorrow. But when you're learning it tomorrow, you have to learn what you had to learn today before what you're learning tomorrow. And the reason why he says the Pirkei Tshuva is as many times you could forget that portion, and then you're going to be over on the neder. There's the exact opposite, by the way, of tashlumim. If you remember by tefillat tashlumim, if a person missed, let's say, shachrit, he was force majeure, ones, he missed shachrit. What does he do? He has to pray mincha twice. Which one does he do first? He first prays the mincha, and then afterwards he pays the payback. He prays the payback of the shachrit. Here it's the exact opposite. Here you're doing that which you missed yesterday, and then you're coming and you're going ahead. In order to be a tzedek chovah, any type of a safek, the Mishnah Berurah brings down in Siman Kuftun Hey Sif Katan Dalet, Leolam, a person should never go out of the Bet HaMidrash in shachrit, even if he became an honest, that he can't learn, at least learn one pasuk or one halacha. And that's also brought down in the Shulchan Aruch Harav in Hilchot Talmud Torah, that if sometimes it happens that a person is very busy, b'masau matan, he doesn't have enough time to learn, so therefore you should at least come and say Perek bayom, and then Perek balayla. And even if it's going to be that he's a Tamil Chacham and he's so setor tokev amlachto harai, if it does happen that all of a sudden a few times it's going to happen that he's very, very busy, that he cannot learn it all that day, he could still be Mekayem the mitzvah v'agita v'yom v'layla by learning Perek Echad Shachrit to Perek Echad Arvit, which means even if it is that a person has to leave this morning, let's say a person has to come, he has to run out, he can't stay, but at least learn 2 minutes, at least learn something. Once you've done something, at least you started. Afterwards, Bezrat Hashem, you have to be mashlim, whether it's going to be the Daf Yomi or anything else, but you should do it. But at least you're doing something, so if it's not considered that you completely annulled it 100%.